Recording in progress.
Well, we live, y'all. Welcome to book club. What's going on? Imani, you first up. Go ahead. Take
Welcome
us
to
on.
book club. Hello, everybody on the recording. It's just me, Marcus, and Mikkel. We're just gonna be giving all the juice today. It's a beautiful thing, beautiful, intimate book club, and we love these. They're special. So, everyone hopping on the recording. Happy Saturday. Okay, so we are starting with fading and saving faith. Those are the last two chapters as we wrap up this book. This is the last day. It's such a good book. Okay, so let's talk about when he was talking about fading faith. Um, he was bringing up that he and his wife had just become pastors after a month, a month. And they basically have this grandiose idea to build like I guess it's a mega church. I don't know what the like more like a complex with different activities, where it could be a generational cur no, that's the wrong word, my bad. A generational church. Which I love that because it just like that is a really big dream. It's a really big goal. And after only being pastors for 1 month to decide like actually it's not a decision. It's like when you hear the message, when you hear the word of God and you're just like, okay, I this is hitting me in my spirit. I need to trust this. I need to go for it. And instead of like running, they went for it. He's like, we didn't have money. We didn't have money. We didn't know how we were going to raise the funds, but they took a chance. They had the faith and they moved into it. And I love that because it just goes to show like your purpose is bigger than your mindset. Or there's this old saying like get tell God your plans and he'll laugh, or God has bigger plans than you, or that you can even dream of and imagine. And that's really what it is. It's like you have like we have our goals, we have our dreams, but like we can't see in this year freaking bird's eye view. We can't see a lifetime. We are humans, and that is our beautiful experience. And we don't know like what powerful things we can create just by trusting and having faith and listening to the message and going with it and not running scared. Like, who cares if you don't have the money? Who cares if you don't have the quote unquote skill set? It doesn't matter. It matters is like what you put your faith in is you putting your faith in something that you cannot see, but you feel it, you know it, you believe it, and eventually it comes to light. So then he also talks about his son having autism, which is tough for any parent to handle. I mean, personally, I don't think it's a huge deal, but I do understand like when kids with autism are small, it's not easy. It takes a long time to like teach them, help them learn, help them with social skills, help them communicate. And I can't imagine being a parent in that position, knowing that. And he said, him and his wife were devastated, which was a strong word. I'm just throwing that out there. That was a real strong. I'm like devastated. Dang, like you gonna be okay. But he was like, once we found out, he decided like that him and his wife, hey, you ain't got, y'all gonna do it. So where he could have had this fading faith, he chose to trust. He chose to have faith and move out of the fading faith into, I believe, saving faith was how he put it. Which for saving faith, um, that chapter for me, I was like listening to it. I listened to it a couple times, and I didn't really. I don't know. Maybe I'll have more like examples on that one. But overall, like my overall take of this book, I like it. I like it. I like how right now I'm being tested so much. I'm being tested. My faith has been pushed to the limit. I'm literally in this process of having all these goals and dreams, and they're huge. And I don't know how I'm going to make anything happen. And I don't know, but I just have to have faith in it and just keep trusting because That's what I want. That's what I see for myself. It's crazy because I have all these visions and these dreams and these goals. And like, I don't know how it's all going to happen, but I know that I want to do it. I know I can bring joy to people. I know that I can, like make people feel at home, authentic, alive. And that is what I want to, express to the world. So that's what I'm here to do. And I am just going to give it to God and let everything else happen from there. Because I don't know how I'm going to get the money for anything, but it's going to have to happen. It's going to have to happen. So if whatever, there's no if, there's no and, there's no but. There is only faith. And that's what this book was really about. Like, straight up having the faith through everything when it's wavy, fugazi, lazy. Oh my God. I'm out here dropping bars, y'all. But it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, this book is definitely real deep for me personally in this time. So, all right. I'm gonna pass it. I think to maybe to Marcus, so he can like, I don't know. I'm gonna pass it to Marcus.
Yeah, if Marcus can take it, that'd be amazing, really quick.
Y'all hear me or
Hey,
no?
he's popping on. He's not. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I am moving and grooving. I apologize. So, girl, I appreciate your take. And I genuinely, y'all, I actually like working these shows. Really dope. The people here I've done relationships with. It's funny. Okay, anyways. Um, I appreciate your take and I have to tell what's saying. Genuinely appreciate you staying as consistent as you've been. Like, for real. I think the only time we've had something like this is when I bring stuff all the time, but it's just me and you. And like that's the essence of why we set up the space is to show that regardless if it's one other person, even if it's just you, but you can have something and somewhere where you can be with other people, kind of learn it as well. Can you hear me okay? It's kind of loud. I don't know if the signal, but
You're good. We can hear you.
okay, perfect, perfect. I'm gonna try to be quick just because it's loud. But let's say, Amanda, you're 101. I appreciate you, Mikhail, for helping really establish and create this from jump. And yeah, I'm excited. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought we had one more week before the book is over. It's not a couple. Much tripping? I thought we had like at least 1 or 2 more weeks.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure last week we did. Hold on,
10
let
and
me go to
11.
it.
It's like I did all the chapters, so I'm trying to see if I remember something. Real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's 10 and 11. Is there like a 12?
Yeah, I think so. Can you see about next week?
Yeah, let me go to it. Let me go to it. Hmm.
But I don't think we have any. Yeah. Well, they were.
Well, it is chapters 10 and 11, but I'm on a
Can't see
different
next
phone,
week.
so I need to sign in.
Oh, okay. No worries. I think we have like 3 more chapters, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless of the fact, faded and saving faith, I also resonate a lot with what you said, Imani, in terms of just being tested and having the alignment. I think the what's significant this time around is the fact that like at the end of the day, yeah, we're good, bro. I'm gonna probably get one more bag. What's this one? Yeah. Thank you. But but yeah, so honestly, like this is why the scriptures are always talking to us about running the race with perseverance and in due time, not giving up, remaining patient, because the Spirit knows what it is you need to hear when your faith fades. And that was like the one thing that I've seen in my life, because through your trials and tribulations, something that's also fits with others we're going to deal with. Like, it's going to take resiliency, and it's going to take you going after something over a long period of time. Otherwise, no faith would be required. And I think that, like, if the overall resemblance of the story reminded me of the fact that, like, if your faith is fading, then it's pretty evident that you're walking. And if you continue walking, you'll end up having the saving grace for that strength that goes beyond your own abilities, your own capacity, because you're operating in the Spirit rather than your own accord, your own capabilities. So in that, I've just seen it in my life pretty evidently, because I've grown tired and exhausted over the years. But I do recognize that I have built a level of faith and tenacity, a level of resiliency and consistency, a level of, like, you're crazy because you continue doing something even though there's no result. And I've seen that compound over time. And I really think, like, if you look at how Michael Todd tells the story of creating the church, right, the mega church that he has now, and how it went from him getting the pastoral leadership role with his wife to where God's delivering on their behalf. Because despite the speculations, and I'm speaking to people who already know what's popping about the theatrics and some of the extra stuff that he's done and been ridiculed for, like, he's still out here blessing others. He's still out here preaching the word. And that's why, like, we're supposed to pray for our spiritual pastors and leaders, because they're human too. Anyways, side rant. But other than that, like, I really think it's evident, because, like, if your faith is faded, and then you're able to establish a different understanding of spiritual strength, tenacity, perseverance, then you're gonna really start to see the fruits that come supernaturally with things that are not of this physical. And I've seen it in people's lives. I've seen it in people's health. I've seen it consistently, time and time again, from the beginning of scripture to like my own life. So as I continuously walk the path, I'm sorry I don't have the book on me. I had some notes I wanted to touch on, but I can't think off the top of my dome. And I'm out here icing buckets. So I apologize. But I'm doing my best to recall. Overall, that's what I was that's what I was thinking about. That's what I was feeling as we were reading. And I appreciate y'all's insight and y'all's input. And I'm just grateful for y'all. Truly, Amani, you're another vibe, girl. You're a spirit for real. Mikhail, you know the vibe, girl. And I just turned 28 yesterday. So 15 where my life is at, and staying consistent and faithful, and then just, like, understanding the amount of love and support that has surrounded me through God's grace. I know that even if my faith fades, I'm walking the path He's providing for me, and it's going to allow us to do a bigger impact for His will, His kingdom, over our own wants and desires, and that's all I care about. I've really kind of grown in that perspective and maturity, and I know it's going to pay me tenfold, not just here in the earthly realm, but more importantly, in eternal compensation. And I'm just grateful for that. So I love y'all. I'm gonna listen to Mikhail's take because we got this up, and then if Mikhail can check his phone, and then he might not hear me. But if he could check the phone to see what the chapters are next week, I'd appreciate it.
It is the 7 spiritual laws of success. This was the last day of Crazy Faith.
That's funny, dude.
But the chapters are actually not up on the website. It is just like it has the book and then the author, because next weekend is the 11th. So next week we'll be reading the 7 spiritual laws of success.
Okay, that's perfect. That's funny though. I made a technical error. Okay, well, damn, I really love this book. I'm just so upset that I'm here with you and not able to really talk about all of it. Lord.
You got it. Just do it next week.
We will break down. Mikhail's gonna post the information for the new book within this week. as you've taken that responsibility. I appreciate you, brother, for, for sharing the yoke. But in that, bro, if you could wrap us up, man. I know this is the book that you really wanted to touch on for some time after we first read it. So I'm excited to hear your take, brother.
Mikhail, come back
Yeah.
to book club.
This recording? Yes. Yeah. Mr. Steele, we need ice down the water. Huh? Amber? So the ice on the waters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I think it was like
So I guess we're just gonna have this long pause on the recording, huh? What's up, baby? My gosh, Mr. Still, you be killing me, bro. He said he's on a call or something? So,
Said he wasn't gonna take that call until after.
that's crazy, Mr. Still. I love you, man. Well, I think he read.
I think he did too. Possibly.
It's supposed to be a day. So there. Life be life in the side.
Right. We'll just wait. Hello, recording. We're just on a brief pulse right now.
Brief
Crazy,
intermission.
babe.
We'll be back in about 2.5 hours.
12
Besides
hours later.
I wonder if he could hear us because it'd be funny if he's talking to somebody.
I hope he can. 1400
Funny
hours
guy.
later.
Funny guy.
It's like having a serious conversation. We're just.
I wonder why he planned the call knowing we were going to be on book club.
Right.
Might have been last minute.
I think it was.
Straight headed out.
He said that when you were walking. He was like, they were
well,
like,
they should have just started then.
I know, but things got a little fuzzy and hectic, and then I was gonna start, and then then somebody came in, and then I was just like split after that, you know.
You split real quick.
You know, God dang.
Well, we'll try. I'll wait another 10 minutes, but my phone needs to live. I'm gonna be here all day.
Oh yeah, definitely. Do you have a backup charger?
I do. I got like one of the decks. I got the decks on deck. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. You gotta survive all day.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. Like and subscribe. I just posted. You know what I'm saying?
Like and subscribe. Thank you, recording. We're here all day. Oh my God.
I don't think he thought that through at all. He probably lost the link too. No, one of my friends showed me the video. No, but Imani and recording. Yeah. I ran 8 miles on Thursday. I dedicated a mile for every year I spent in my 20s so far.
That's crazy.
I did it. But anyways, I did a recap on it.
The myth, the man, the legend, Marcus.
It was lit. I was like, damn, the last time you did something for the first time. And my answer that day was today.
Wait, did you say the last time for the first time?
When's the last time you done something for the first time? And that day,
that's a good reflection.
Oh, sorry, brother. That was an unintentional, man. It went in there. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, it was definitely challenging, but I did it. It's very grateful. Just healthy. We're wealthy. We're living. Moving in faith.
Crazy thing.
Imani faith.
You know it.
Or crazy Imani.
Crazy money.
Yeah. Faith squared. You could say Imani squared. Dude, I will never not forget what your name means. Ever.
Faith in Arabic. Yes. Shukran. Shukran, Habibi.
Oh, she's happy. I hear you.
It's about 4 words that I know in Arabic.